Hello students. Today I am here to discussing our next chapter of SST, that is chapter 4, our states. Learning objectives of this chapter are government, types of government, then central government, next is state government and union territory. So start the chapter with the meaning of government. As you all know, India is a very big or very large country with a big population, approximately 135.25 crores. And you know, India is the second most populated country in the whole world. First is China and then second is India. If this much number of people living in any country, they have their different needs. Let's take an example. Just as in your family, your parents look after your and your family members' need at home. Same with the country. Government looks after the needs, the welfare and the safety of the people of a whole country. So we can define the government as the government is a body formed to look after the people living in a country. Well, the government makes law or rules and regulations to run the whole country. Well, it is very essential to make rules and regulations for running the whole country. And it is made by the government to keep people safe and to help people work together. Laws or rules are the way government fulfill their purpose. Like some laws you might know that drive slowly, or you must not cross the road when the light is red. If you cross the road while red signal is there, you may meet with any accident or you might get hurt. So these are the some of examples of laws which are created by government because it keep people safe. By the way, students, who is take care of all the basic services like water, electricity, communication at your home? Obviously your parents, because they are the head of the family. Same with the country. Country is a huge family and the government is the head of this family. So government is just take care of our basic services like water, electricity, transport, communication. And these all services must be provided by the government. It is the government only which decides where to build a school, colleges, roads, hospitals, parks, stadiums, station, airports, many more things. These all are decided by the government. The government also works toward managing the country resources in a responsible manner. Moreover, it also protects its people from danger like external and internal both. Students, do you know India has a democratic government and our country is also the world's largest democracy. Well, there are two types of government in India. First is central government and second is state government. So first we discuss about the central government. Central government is also known as the union government. And the central government looks after the welfare and safety of the people of whole country and it is located in New Delhi. New Delhi is the capital of India and the central government located there. We the people of India choose the government. Any government is elected for the period of 5 years. Then fresh election is held again and whoever wins, then again they will rule for next 5 years. So the government is chosen by ourselves, the people of India. The president, vice president, prime minister and many cabinet ministers form the central government. Well, all these important persons and all the officers of the central government have their offices in New Delhi. And the central government has the power to make laws for the whole country. Well, these laws are implemented or applied by the central government, overseen by the Prime Minister. Now, state government. As we already discussed that India is a vast country in terms of size and in terms of population. And due to this, it is really difficult for the central government to look after the needs of such a big population and all by itself only. So the country has been divided into many smaller units or many smaller parts, and these smaller units or smaller parts are known as states. Well, India has total 28 states, as Jammu and Kashmir is converted to union territory in the last year, that is 2019. Each state of India has its own capital. For example, Bhopal is the capital of Madhya Pradesh. Each state has its own government which looks after the welfare or the safety of the people of that particular state. In a state, there is a governor, chief minister, and other ministers who together run the government. Well, as the important people like president, prime minister, and officers of central government have their offices in New Delhi. Same with the state government. The offices of the governor and the chief minister are located in the state capital. Now, let us learn about the states of India along with their capitals. And as we know, India has 28 states. And maybe you face some difficulty to learning all these states. So, we further divided all these states according to the direction. 5 types of directions there. First is northern states, second southern, third western, fourth eastern, and fifth is northeastern. Is in northern states there are total 6 states. Is in southern states there are again total 6 states. Is in western part there are 3 states. Is in eastern part there are 5 states, and is in northeastern parts there are total 8 states. Let's start with the northern states. Is in northern states Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Uttarakhand, and Madhya Pradesh. Capital of Haryana is Chandigarh. Capital of Himachal Pradesh is Shimla. Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. Capital of Punjab is Chandigarh. Well, Chandigarh is the capital of 2 states, that is Haryana and Punjab. Next is Uttarakhand. The capital of Uttarakhand is Dehradun, and Madhya Pradesh. The capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. So these are total 6 states from northern part. Now southern part. 6 states in southern part, that are Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, and Goa. And their capitals are Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad, Karnataka, Bangalore, Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Telangana, Hyderabad, Goa, Panaji. Well, Hyderabad is the capital of 2 states, that is the newly formed state of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Now in western part, there are 3 states named as Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. Capital of Rajasthan is Jaipur, Gujarat, Gandhinagar, Maharashtra, Mumbai. Next is eastern states. There are total 5 states in eastern part, that are Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar, and Chhattisgarh. Their capital are as Jharkhand, Ranchi, Odisha, Bhubaneswar, West Bengal, Kolkata, Bihar, Patna, Chhattisgarh, Raipur. Now from northeastern states, there are from total 8 states, that are Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura. Well, all northeastern states except Sikkim are known as Seven Sisters of India. Now their capitals are as follows: Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar; Assam, Dispur; Manipur, Imphal; Meghalaya, Shillong; Mizoram, Aizawl; Nagaland, Kohima; Sikkim, Gangtok; and Tripura, Agartala. That's all about our states. Now, union territories. Some places of India are smaller in size than states. These are called union territories. There are total 9 union territories in India. The union territories are governed by the central government. A governor is appointed for each of the union territory. And New Delhi is the capital of India and also a union territory. Now, list of union territories of India and their capitals. So first is Andaman and Nicobar Island. The capital is Port Blair. Among the union territories, the Andaman and Nicobar Island are the largest one, with a group of 200 small islands. Second is Chandigarh. The capital of Chandigarh is Chandigarh itself. Well, Chandigarh is the capital of states that are Haryana and Punjab also. And it is a union territory and its capital also. Next is Dadra and Nagar Haveli. The capital of Dadra and Nagar Haveli is Silvassa. Next, Daman and Diu. And the capital of Daman and Diu is Daman. Fifth is Lakshadweep Island. The capital of Lakshadweep Island is Kavaratti. Well, Lakshadweep is the smallest one among all the union territories. Well, next is National Capital Territory of Delhi. And the capital of National Capital Territory of Delhi is New Delhi. Next is Puducherry. And the capital of Puducherry is Puducherry itself. Next is Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is converted to Union Territory in the last year, that is 2019. The capital of Jammu and Kashmir are Srinagar and Jammu. Srinagar is the summer capital and Jammu is the winter capital of Jammu and Kashmir. And the last Union Territory is Ladakh. The capital of Ladakh is Leh and Skardu. Leh is the summer capital and Skardu is the winter capital of Ladakh. Students, we may live in different states or union territories, but we are all Indians. We share one common bond, that is the bond of patriotism and the love for the country. We are very proud of the rich cultural heritage of India and our states. So that's all about the chapter Our States. Now it's time for practice questions. So the first question is, how many states are there in India? Answer is 28. 28 states are there in India. Second question is, which is the smallest union territory of India? Exactly, Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is the smallest one. Now next question is, how many types of government are there? Correct. 2 types of government. First is central government and second is state government. Now question 4th is, NCT stands for, means full form of NCT. Answer is National Capital Territory, that is Delhi. And the last question is, who makes law in our country? Good, central government. The central government has the power to make laws for the whole country. So that's all about this chapter, Our States. Students, in this meanwhile time, develop your skill by your hard work. Keep learning. Thank you.